This is lemongrass tea, good for slim bodies. Red rice tea, this is good for the bone. Mangosteen tea, good for anti-diabetes, anti-cancer. Kopi ginseng, good for energy, good for couple honeymoon. Papa dream, mama happy.
In the middle and just get bananas. just gotta really work for it here.
That is your today.
Oh yeah, thank you. Ah, thank you so much.
It's Tarzan.
I know. So this morning me and Jay was at the coffee plantation. He just told us how the lumbak coffee is made. So lumbak is a cat that's used for the coffee. So basically the cat would sleep during the day, and then at night it would go out for the to hunt some coffee, and it would eat the coffee, and then it will go through the digestive system, and then in the morning all the locals, all the people will go and collect the coffee, so the coffee beans, so in their poo. And apparently the actual cat themselves, they hunt for the best coffee, and that's why it's like one of the world's most expensive coffee. So yeah, we tried that. It wasn't okay. It was like a bit sour, but that was nice. Yeah, so now we're just having pancake with this view. It's a crazy view. Yeah. Then later on we are gonna go down the bike, and then I think we're gonna go see some rice paddles and stuff. So So in Bali, they will actually have a couple of temples. They will have like a family temple, they will have like a village temple, and they will have like a central village temple, as well as public temples. All have different purposes. Most of the temples will have like a little stand at the front of the temple, and then they'll have a bell at the top of the stand. And that's where like the leaders can ring the bell if there's a ceremony on, or if there's an emergency or anything. I don't know if you noticed in my videos, in the background all the Balinese women will try and carry their stuff on their heads, and they can carry up to 35 kg. So that's pretty impressive. When it comes to farming here, mostly it's all the old people that does the farming, or the old men, or the young ones will go out and do other jobs, but then eventually when they reach an age, they will normally go and do some sort of farming. So majority of the ride is like 90% of the ride is downhill, and then we have like 10% which is quite uphill. So on a side note, if you smoke or drink alcohol, you're gonna love it in Bali. For a 20 pack, it's like 20,000, which is about just over £1. And then you have alcohol, they have their own vodka, which is like, I think it's coconut, like palm sugar. It's like 40%, and that's like 20,000 a bottle. That's really good, so I might have a look at that for the shop. Their own local beer, Bintang, which can sell between 15,000 to 30,000. So all these rice fields around this area are only for the local villages, so they are not sold commercially. Like we've just been riding around and stuff, with the locals will smile at you, and all the little kids and young kids will say hello and try and speak English to you, which is really, really welcoming. Thank you.
Actually, the one we will stick about 23.
Hi. Pizza. Pizza, yeah. Hi, pizza.
Not in one building together. Yeah, not like in the country. Yeah? One building where is the kitchen, bathroom, dining room, maybe one building together. But in Bali, we have separate building and several building. But if we live in the city, because of the land, so we cannot build this kind of concept Balinese kampong. Yeah. Because maybe only 200 meters square, so we cannot build this kind of building.
We are now in Yoga's house. He has like a traditional Balinese house, and I'm standing at the northeast of the compound, and this is where they have their family temples. So they have different stations, and different station represents different gods. So this is like the god of talent, I think this is god of supreme, god of protector, and this is like the security, keep everyone safe, and then they have an ancestor on as well. So the reason why the temples on the northeast is where the sun rises. So wherever the sun rises, that's where they would have the temple in the house. Unlike westernized house, in Balinese house they have different different buildings or different rooms. So they would have a kitchen in another building, they would have bedroom in another building, and they would have like areas for activities. In this particular house, there's about 10 people living here. So Yoga's parents, his brothers, and the wives and everyone like that, etc. So they're all situated in one compound. So he would like stay in there in bedroom, and this nice one would be where his parents would stay. And then this is the free area. This is where the main activities will go. So all the ceremonies, weddings, birthday parties will be celebrated in this area, as well as like any funerals or anything. So if you have your 18th birthday bash, bring all your friends over here on your 18th birthday and drink bintang.
Is it material inside?
Yeah. I forgot to mention as well, the particular compound we was on, he can't sell that compound because something about like it was built during a certain period of time in Bali, so there's no paperwork, so he doesn't get taxed on that place, but also he can't sell it, so it's just being passed down from generation to generation. They also have a name system for every child born. So say you're the first child, so they will call the first child 1, and then they'll have a nickname, and then you have a second child, then they'll call them 2, and then they'll have a nickname. So that was pretty interesting. Today the tour included coffee plantation, breakfast overlooking the lakes and the mountains and the volcanoes, flew through all the rice fields and terraces. That was pretty cool. And then we had dinner at that compound, and we paid 400,000 each, which is, to be honest, is really worth it. Like, they were really, really friendly people, and they would answer all your questions in full details, and they're very knowledgeable. And yeah, highly recommend the company. It's called Halo Bike Tour. Yeah, can't really fault them. The food was great. Breakfast, not so much. You only get pancakes and omelette, but the lunch was really, really great. We just got back from the tour now, and I think we're just gonna chill. Still trying to start Philippines, so I think I'm gonna end the vlog here.